in this case, your left leg is going to be a sideways moving aid. So where would that end up being? Slightly behind the girth. And your forwards riding aid?
Right leg.
Where would that be?
That would be after.
Good girl. Okay, so, and the left rein is going to keep that little bit of bend, and the right rein is going to rebalance, manage speed, and allow for a certain amount of bend to happen. Okay, so as you spiral in, you've gone into a small circle. Now you're going to gently put your left leg against her, slightly behind the girth, and you're going to make the circle bigger. Okay, so she went out. Now bring her back in again. This time you've got to make sure that as with concentric circles, each circle is parallel to each other. Does that make sense? Okay. You mustn't allow her to go out diagonally or at like a tangent line. You must keep her parallel from one circle to the other. So her hind legs must come with her as she comes out. So gently push her out and keep moving around the circle. Keep moving around the circle. Keep moving. No, you're going diagonally. Keep moving around the circle. Keep moving around. Move her out. Keep moving her out. Keep moving her out. Move her whole body. Move her whole body. Good, 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 good. Well done, well done. And then when you reach the big circle line, your outside aid, your forwards aid, signifies to her that she's finished the sideways and she must go directly forward. And your sideways aid, your inside leg, must indicate to her that it goes on the girth and supports the forward aid by saying, come on, let's go. There should be noticeable difference between the sideways trot and the forwards trot, because that's what it's a help for, to encourage the horse to go sideways, to improve the overall quality of the forwards. So try it once more. Bring her in. Make her come in, smaller circle. So she doesn't come in leg yielding, you just spiral in. She doesn't go in leg yielding, you can't do it. You just spiral in. The reason you can't do it is because the bend is in the wrong direction. Good. And now you change the aids and you move the whole horse from one circle to another one, the whole horse to another one, 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 and then gently come to walk. Okay, if I want to go from there to that circle, heard me talk about concentric circles. Those are two concentric circles. One of the ways that you must not do legging, because it is of no benefit and in fact it can be detrimental to things, are that if you end up having the horse going in that line,
right,
because that's the tangent line,
okay,
that does not allow for leg yielding to happen. That purely and simply allows the horse to fall out the shoulder. But that's of no benefit to leg yielding. That's not what the movement is about. So you've got to make sure that as you move the horse, which is there, you've got to move the whole horse so as it's there. So as it's there. So as it's there. So as it's there. Each line is perfectly parallel to the line before.
Yep.
Which means the whole horse moves out. The only way you can do that is if you balance and steady, push. The hind legs must come with you, the whole horse must move out. So the inside hind will do that, the inside front will cross over and do that. If you only do it as a tangent line, the front legs do this, but the hind legs just do this. So there's no benefit. So you've got to make sure that the geometry of that movement is correct. Bits and pieces, well, first a couple here and there, and then, not always. So be aware that that's why. I always draw that, because it's important you sort of visualize what I'm saying. Now go the other way and quietly do it.
that's the first time that exercise made sense to me, because I always thought it looks like they're just drifting out, and I never knew why. Now I know the reason.
That's exactly why. That's exactly why, and that's why I draw that.
Yeah.
Because it's leg yielding. People think they're doing leg yielding. They're not.
Just
they're
drifting out of the circle.
Yeah. They're just making the circle bigger, and it's important that you understand
Yeah.
why you can't do leg yielding in.
Yeah.
Because the bend's the wrong
Yeah, well,
wrong
the
way.
pass.
Good, lovely, good. Okay, so just gently feel that you can just gently push her out. But you've got to manage the outside of her. So the whole body has to move. Good girl, good girl. Keep going round the circle, keep going round the circle. Good girl, good girl. Yeah. That's a whole different picture.
Yeah.
And you can feel it. It's a whole different horse. Because now you begin to feel the benefits of leg yielding. Because there the hind legs were coming with you, and that was delightful. That was lovely to watch. Okay, so do it once more, and then we'll give you a different exercise or a different sort of place to do the thought process. So keep coming round. So
outside, yeah.
So one leg will go. One leg will say, "There you are, horse." The other leg will say, "Thank you very much, receive it." So the inside leg says, "Go away," and the outside leg says, "Thanks, I got you." Inside leg says, "Go away." Outside leg says, "Gotcha, gotcha, thank you." So outside leg limits how quickly the horse goes to the side, but also rides the horse forward. So it makes the movement correct. So you're riding between both legs. You're not just putting the inside leg on. Your outside leg is saying, "Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going." Keep going. And she was just surprised by that. Okay, come to walk. So the next thing you'll end up doing is, the reason you do it from a small circle to a big circle is centrifugal force. Centrifugal force, horses want to drift down. So you're using that to help you teach something that naturally they are going to do anyway. So now, by the same token, horses will naturally gravitate towards the wall. So if we come down to the quarter line, and come down here, then we come to the left bend, come out the left leg on, sideways aid, right leg forwards aid, and we go to the outer triangle. But the outside aid, the right leg has to be very, very attentive, so as it doesn't just drift and scoot to the wall. So walk down, turn down by the clock, and walk down towards me. And from here, from the time you start asking, you're not allowed to get to the outer triangle until you reach arm. So that's a whole long way. You have to ask and receive. Ask and receive. So the left leg asks, the right leg receives. At the same time, the right leg says, "I'm getting there too early, you've got to keep going forward, because it's easy to go from there to there. Keep coming. Yes, it's always there. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Come straight. No, the quarters are leaving. The quarters, keep coming. And you're just, it can be a movement that can be hugely beneficial. Just be quick, be quick, be quick. Yes, gentle, gentle, gentle. Take your time, take your time. Every step's important. But that control of the horse with straightness is as much benefit as the fact of good sideways. But it's also, you're applying an aid which is beneficial to a horse long term. That outside lane is doing a balance away. Because we use that aid for so many things. Good. Good. Then you talk to your horse doing the right thing as well. Okay, so that's all you just trying to have this conversation with her and trying to sort of say, okay, so what part of communication are we not sort of getting quite right here?
Right.
And I don't know what part it is, but there's a little bit of a cross-wire sort of game, but that's fine. But it's something that you'll puzzle out. That's the next movement that you start doing.
Okay.
And then the one after that movement is that you come round to here. And now you're doing something which is not natural to the horse and go away from you. So now you change it around the corner, change it into the head, and now push the horse this way. And you get yourself up where you want. This is nice and straight. And you get your head in there, and you get it. Go back to the track the other way.
Yeah.
So you can bring it away from the track. Yeah, bring it away. Bring it away from the track. It's not so easy. He says, right, go away from the track. He says, no, it's that. And then you can tell us about that. And you might like this. And then you go to the corner, you like the corner, you change the bend, you push away, and that's just playing with the exercise. So I'm giving you just the exercises that are part of your educational program. You push away. Yes. That's correct. That's lovely. Good girl. And go straight. Much better.
She learns quickly.
And you have to get back to the track by the corner. So you time it. Steady. Steady. Good. Lovely. Now, I can see down here, I can watch her eyes and her ears saying, this is an awful lot of information for me to take in. This is information overload here.
Yeah, I
And
feel like
she's tweaking around and thinking, there's an awful lot going on here.
Yeah.
But there is. She used to go in a straight line. That was her job. And even though riders would have dressed like that, these are the games that play with it.
I don't think they would.
So that's the sort of game you start playing. Okay. So those are homework exercises for you. They're exercises for you to play with the good education, the coordination is your way, coordination is her understanding, and physical development of how to carry yourself.
This is the other thing that drives me nuts. Every time I fall, so of course my fall was a little bit like that.
As she stops, gently talk through the hole. Gently talk through the hole. I'm very quick doing that. She has to know that there's a very big difference between what she did and what she wants to do. She has to know that if you sort of stop the rain and ask her to stand there, that she stands. And she stands